welcome to the very first episode of The Bard at the Barn. Bard is an old English word for poet, and I'd like to share some cowboy poetry with both my friends on Facebook. And this poem is called The Last Cowboy. Well, he was born way out west in a little one-horse town where nothing important ever happened, at least no one wrote it down. Say he stood out from his peers would be far from true. Far as his schooling went, he barely made it through. But he said he was going to be a cowboy, and he'd always made that clear. He went to work for Howard Vassaw over at the Lightning Spear. Oh, he was no natural, but he did have lots of try. Yet when it came to turning back a big rank steer, most always they'd get by. And he wasn't much on riding colts, especially those woolly and wild. Most any storm he got in, it'd likely get him piled. Oh, he carried one on his saddle, but you'd seldom see him rope. And if he had to catch one with his first loop, us boys didn't give him any hope. He was sure quiet around the bunkhouse. I guess he had no call to brag, and when we moved the herd, you'd find him bringing up the drag. But most every Sunday morning after he fed the saddle stock, he'd ride for the church on Cedar Creek with his horse in a long swinging trot. You know, it seemed like every day he told us something about the goodness of the Lord, but mostly he'd do it without saying a single word. Maybe it was in his kind willingness to always lend a hand, or his unfailing faithfulness when riding for another's brand. Oh, his life never tallied up to much in terms of cowboy skill, but he was faithful in the little things, and he always did his master's will.